confusing. Connect everybody around me, I'm a catalyst passing the energy. I just wanna see everybody have a good time. The weekend's here, trust me, it's time for you to rewind. It's the weekend, it's the weekend, baby, it's the weekend, it's the weekend.
Stop dating struggle chicks. Stop dating women that are collecting child support and alimony. Stop dating women that are over 40 looking to settle down with you as a means of retirement plan, of securing that. They don't like you. They don't love you. And this is why you get into these relationships and you become the henpecked husband, because she loses respect for you after you put that ring. Stop dating these women that are buried in student loan debt. They're constantly laid off or on temp jobs, in between jobs. All right. Stop dating them when they live in the hood and they got bars on their window and Captain Crunch crumbs all over the floor. Single moms. All right. Other men's DNA. Guys, you got to have standards.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. Y'all already know the Most High done woke us up today. Let's take this opportunity to be great, you know what I'm saying? But let me show y'all what it looked like through the screen real quick. We got a clear blue sky, the sun reflecting off the building. Either way, if you up, you looking at that light, you winning. You know, you got another opportunity, so make sure you take advantage of that on this Saturday, you know? But real quick though, man, you know, I wanted y'all to see that clip from Coach Greg Adams. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams, always giving us that good game, because at the end of the day, bro, we have to have standards too. And I say too because these women, they have standards, so why shouldn't we? The fact that you running around here with no standards, taking whatever gets handed to you, just taking anything that send you choosing signals, taking anything that give you a little attention. Bro, listen, dog, that's that scarcity mindset that I be telling you about. You know what I mean? Because that's a reflection of you. You know what I mean? You are what you do and what you attract. So if you just taking those things, then listen, bro, you ain't no better. And at the same time, you not putting yourself in a position to really be high value, to really be your best version, because you out here just taking whatever get handed to you, bro. And that's never a good thing. You know what I'm saying? That's never a good way to live. That's not a good way to carry yourself. You know, that's not a good way to proceed with life and really get what you want, because you lowering yourself by doing that. So you gotta have these standards. These women, they got tons of standards. They got a whole list of shit that they will accept and what they will not accept. You gotta have the same, you know, because running around here, bro, listen, dog, you dealing with all types of witches, succubus women, you know, Jezebel spirited women, you know, just straight up trash bags out here. So if you giving them your energy, you giving them your time, you giving them your attention, then guess what? You not no better than them. You are not any better than them. You have to have standards out here. And this coming from somebody that didn't used to have standards. You know what I'm saying? And I could admit that. But things are totally different, because guess what? At the end of the day, bro, listen, if I want to get to a certain level of my life, if I want to protect my energy, if I want to be safe from all of this bullshit that's out here, all of these women that just have ill intentions out here, bro, listen, then you have to have that. Otherwise, you open yourself up to be used, abused, taken advantage of, robbed of your energy, robbed of your resources, everything just taken away from you because you out there putting yourself in these positions to get robbed, putting yourself out in these positions to get taken, in these positions to get used, in these positions to get taken advantage of, bruh. You do it. So that's what kills me about these dudes that, you know, want to stay out there in that element, in that crowd, and make themselves vulnerable to these situations with being under the influence by engaging in all of this pornography that's out here. You know, that's out here steady lusting, out here steady just, you know what I mean, just taking sips of the demon's elixir. You know what I mean? Anytime you doing all of that shit and you out here just, you know, just poisoning yourself, surrounding yourself around negativity and toxic ass people and women and all that shit, bro, then guess what? You bound to just take what get accepted to you. You open yourself up to get taken for what you got, taken for your resources, taken to the bank. You know what I mean? Because you done chose to give your energy to a woman, to these chicks, to a succubus, to a witch that wasn't even worthy of it. Wasn't even worthy of your time. But idle time is the devil's playground. We know that. Idle time is the devil's playground. So the more time that I had on my hands to stay on bullshit and not be on my purpose and not bettering myself, guess what? That time was open for them demons to infiltrate me. That time was open for me to, be more, into the drugs and the alcohol and the scene that's out there. Because I had time to do it. I had the time to be toxic. I had the time to hang around toxic people. I had time to do toxic ass activities. I had time for the hoes. I had time for the thoughts. You know what I mean? I had time for the demons. That's what you do. That's why I say, bro, you do not want to be blowing in the wind out here, because that's what you do when you out here with no purpose, when you out here with no ambition, when you out here low frequency with no energy, because it's going off to all of the bullshit. So when you floating out there, then guess what? The wrong thing is liable to grab you and pull you down and get a hold of you. That wind, bruh, is liable to blow you into the wrong direction. You know what I mean? And that's what you do when you open yourself up, when you allow yourself to be taken and, you know what I mean, just letting anything into your life, letting anything into your presence. You really do have to hold yourself high out here. You want to be high value. You want to level up. You want to be the best version of you. It start with you, staying away from certain things. It start with you being disciplined. It start with you protecting your energy. It start with you having standards, bro. You know what I mean? It start with you having standards, man. If you think highly of yourself and you putting in all of this work, then there's things that you won't accept into your life and into your presence and around your energy. You know what I'm saying? You not working hard just to stay around the same type of shit, just to be doing the same type of things, just to be accepting just what get handed to you, what you putting in work for. If you just gonna be like that, you may as well just stay the same, bro. You may as well just stay that same person that just took what get handed to them, took the leftovers, took what them been ran through, took the toxic behavior. You know what I mean? Take the women that just don't even look appealing, don't even look good, don't even work on themselves. That's just dirty. You know what I mean? Just take it. Go ahead. Go ahead and jump into that cesspool of DNA that then been squirted off up into them already. And you go ahead and dip yourself right into that, and that just make yourself a part of that same crowd. And that just make yourself open up that portal for all that DNA, all that bad energy, all that negativity, all the succubus energy, the Jezebel energy to enter into you. And now you out there hoeing. Now you out there with an attitude. Now you out there toxic. Now you out there off your game, off your purpose. That's what you do. You dive head first into that shit by just diving into these women that you shouldn't even be giving your energy or time to. Just take it, you know what I mean? Nah, bro, you have to have these standards. There's certain things that these women will not accept. And listen, bro, there have to be certain things that you will not accept, you will not take, that you know you above because you worked hard to get to that level. And when you working hard on yourself, it ain't even a question. You know what I mean? It ain't even a question, but when lust in play, you know what I mean? When that lust is in play, when that demonic energy is in play, you know what I mean? When that blindness is in play and you not on your purpose is in play, then guess what, bro? You're going to play around with the wrong things, the wrong spirits, the wrong type of women, bro. And they going to fuck you up. They going to mess you up out here. It's a lot of dudes that's messed up out here ain't been right since they got involved with certain people. You know what I mean? Women too ain't been right since they got involved with certain men. We have to really have discernment out here, have good judgment, and know what's good for us and what ain't. You know what's good for you right now. You know what you got going. You could feel yourself leveling up. You could see yourself leveling up. So why would you dumb yourself down? Why would you lower yourself? Why would you just put your character on the line? Put your energy on the line. Just for what? So you could just jump into something? Just so you could be doing something? You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. We better than that. We better than that. There's all types of red flags out there that your ass could see, but you got guys that ignore that shit because they just want the flesh. They want to give in to the flesh. They want to give in to the worldly things out here because they feel like that's what everybody else is doing. You can't be doing what everybody else is doing, but want different results. Otherwise, you just gonna get the same results that everybody else get. You gonna be the one that's whining, crying, complaining, cause you gotta be at work, cause your checks are getting garnished for child support. You know what I mean? You don't know how you gonna live. You know what I'm saying? You got all of this baby mama drama and toxic ass situations, every day, every other day. You put yourself in that position. But when you stay focused and have tunnel vision on and you see the bigger picture, you have a bigger purpose, you staying close to the Most High, then listen, bro, that's gonna keep you away from that. This journey keeps you away from that. But as soon as you start feeling yourself and you start forgetting about the things that got you here, you start forgetting about why you doing this, bro, then listen, dog, you could end up back in the same position, back in the same spots. But when you stay focused, bro, you are protected like I told you before. When you stay on this journey, you are protected like I told you before. When you stay close to the Most High, you are protected like I told you before. When you protecting your energy, you are protected like I told you before. When you have standards, that changes the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you looking out and you more interested in feeling the energy of a person. You know what I mean? You feeling the vibes of a person. You more pay attention to how people carry themselves. And when you start paying attention to all of these things, bro, come on, man. You got this force field around you that's gonna take care of you. You know what I mean? And it's gonna block off all of the bullshit. Anybody even try to come into your space and get blocked off because your senses keep them away. That force field keep them away. The Most High will keep them away. Everything about your security system will work for you. You know what I'm saying? But when you loose as a goose out here, then guess what? You're going to be jumping in some shit that's loose as a goose and got all types of demonic energy, all types of STDs, all types of toxicity. And you go dive into it like acid. And guess what? When you dive into it like acid, you're going to come out looking like the Joker in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? You remember when the Joker jumped in, when he got through in that acid and all of that? You gonna come out not right. And that's all you see is a bunch of jokers running around here, a bunch of clowns running around here. And they wanna blame everybody that's elevating. They want to blame everybody that's doing what they need to do. They want to blame everybody that's prosperous, that live an abundant lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's living how they want, doing what they want, and on their grind and on their purpose. They want to get mad at them. But they chose to dive into the acid. They chose to stay involved in negative bullshit. They chose to keep jumping and chasing these hoes. They chose that. They chose the thought life. And then they wondering why they can't stop chasing, why they can't stop fucking, why they can't stop releasing, why they can't stop watching porn. They wonder why they just feel like they robots and they doing things that everybody else is doing. And then these phones is calling them, the demons is calling them. You know what I mean? More hoes is calling them. They ain't even got time to themselves to even decipher what is happening to them. And then their health is declining. Their life is declining. Their energy is declining. They vibes is declining. Everything about them just, you want to stay away from that. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. Because that's a lifestyle that you don't want. That's a lifestyle, bro, for people that have zero standards. You know what I mean? That have zero character, that have zero fucking just respect for themselves, bro. You got zero respect for yourself. So guess what, bro? You gonna take whatever. You know what I mean? You could just throw a motherfucker a bologna sandwich that you done bit off of, then coughed on and everything, and they just gonna take it. You know what I mean? You could give them anything, they just gonna eat it right up. That's how they be with these women. You know what I mean? They be like that with these women. They don't care who done passed them around, what groups they done been in. All they know is that's a meat suit that they can stick their joint in. And listen, bruh, that ain't the way to go. All right? And that's my word, man. My name Jason, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get